Hey, this is Mike with 5 Minute Guide. This video is going to show you how you can tell your iPhone which relationships you have with different people. That allows you to use Siri to call your brother instead of asking Siri to call whatever your brother's name is. This is great, especially if Siri has a hard time understanding, somebody's name. My wife's nickname is Mia. Siri doesn't understand that at all, but Siri does understand when I say this. Call my wife.
Calling me Dion.
So it's a lot easier for me to just quickly, hey, call my wife, text my wife, blah, 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 and Siri will do usually something similar to what I've asked her to do. To set this up, the first thing that you need to do is have a contact card for yourself. So to do that, go into the phone app, make sure you're in contacts. It might come up with the keypad first, just go to contacts, pretty simple. Now, up in the top right-hand corner, you'll see the plus sign. Hit the plus sign, fill out your contact information, hit done when you're done, and you should be ready to move on to the next step. The next step is to hit the settings button, go to general, then Siri, and now you'll see in this little blob of options here, there's a My Info option. I've already selected a card for myself, but this is where you'll do that. So you'll hit the button. It brings you to your contact list. You choose the associated card, and you're good to go. Now go back to the phone and in the contacts, and you're looking for the contact card that you just linked to yourself in your settings. You'll notice that it has a slightly different color. It's like a bluish gray, and it's got this little dude over here. That indicates that that's your contact card. So just go ahead and hit that. You'll get in here. All your stuff will be at the top. And then you'll have all these relationships. You might not actually have any yet because you haven't set anything up, but you can begin setting them up by hitting edit. And then you can simply add relationships. So to create a new relationship, go to the bottom of the list and hit the title. It'll bring up a whole list of possible titles. Most of them that you're seeing here were standard with Siri. Brother, father, mother, child, all that stuff. Friend was one that I added. Friend seemed to work well, and there's a few others that I've added. So we're going to choose assistant. You can begin typing in the name of whoever your assistant is, or you can hit this little blue arrow and then find in your contact list the person you want to make your assistant. When you're finished, you can hit done. No. That's one of the standard options. Now, if you want to create your own option, like I was telling you, I created friend and I think I created mother-in-law and that kind of thing in there as well. You can scroll all the way down and choose add custom field. In this field, we're going to put Sage. Save. Now we'll choose Sage. Get in here and choose a contact to associate with that. And now we'll hit done. Now we'll see how Siri handled this. Call my assistant.
Sorry, there's no assistant number for Michael Dion. You can use one of these instead. iPhone, or...
Okay, so she didn't quite get it. If she didn't get it, that's okay. We can tell her about the relationship instead. Kurt Russell is my assistant.
I don't see Kurt Russell in your contacts. Did you mean Kurt Russell?
Yes.
Calling Kurt Russell.
All right, now let's see if she'll remember the relationship. Call my assistant.
Sorry, there's no assistant number for Michael Dion. You can use one of these instead.
All right, let's try something else. Call my Sage.
You have 3 phone numbers for contacts named Shane Furman. Which one should I use?
Jonathan Edwards is my assassin.
Okay, do you want me to remember that Jonathan Edwards is your assassin?
Yes.
Okay, stupid. I've added this relationship.
Call my assassin.
Which phone number for Jonathan Edwards? Mobile or work?
Awesome. Okay, so you can see that some of the names she gets and some of them she's not getting at all. That's how you can establish relationships in your phone. Remember that Siri is technically still in beta testing from what I understand, so some of these might not work all that well. Some of them work great. Like I said earlier, I use the call my wife thing all the time or send a text to my wife all the time because Siri doesn't understand what I'm talking about when I use her real name. So hopefully this has been at least somewhat helpful for you in figuring out how to establish relationships within your iPhone. And remember, they might not always work, but some of them will. If you've enjoyed this video, please share it on Facebook or Twitter. That helps us gain some traffic. And if you've got any questions or you'd like to see us do something specific in a future video, please hit us up in the comments and we will respond to you as quickly as we can. And that about does it. See you next time.